Hey everyone, I don't know about you, but I love a good story, especially if it's a Marvel story or a Star Wars story. I am all in. We all have stories as well. And sometimes we go through life wondering, why don't people know our story? But how often do we take time to really learn the stories of the people around us? We often look at social media and we formulate these stories in our heads, but how often do we really step back and ask the questions to really get to know the people around us? This last Sunday, we talked about how Jesus makes it personal because he understands your story. And to illustrate that, let's jump back into the story of Jesus and Zacchaeus from Luke chapter 19. When Jesus came by, he looked up at Zacchaeus and called him by name. Zacchaeus, he said, "Quick, come down. I must be a guest in your home today." Zacchaeus quickly climbed down and took Jesus to his house in great excitement and joy. Jesus knew that going to Zacchaeus' house was huge to get on his turf, but the people around him did not like it. In fact, this is what they said. "He's gone to be the guest of a notorious sinner," they grumbled. They did not know the true person behind the label of tax collector and all the things that brought along. They thought he was a notorious sinner and Jesus was just going to go hang out with a horrible person. But Jesus knew that there was more to Zacchaeus than just the label of tax collector, just the story that people thought they saw from the outside. He saw the true person down deep. Here's something really important. Jesus didn't just come to the earth to die on the cross for our sins and to rise from the dead. That would have been plenty, more than enough. However, he also came in order to identify with us as humans so that he could walk this earth and know what it's like to be a human, to experience the really bad times, to experience the really good times, and everything in between. He knows what it's like to walk in our shoes and to experience our story. If you've never responded to that, I want to encourage you to really consider responding to Jesus entering our lives and wanting to enter your life as well, to connect with you, to join in your story. And if you have any questions about that, we would love to talk to you more about what that means to invite Jesus into your story. But maybe you know what it's like to invite Jesus into your story. Here's a challenge for you. Get to know other people's stories. Make it personal, just like Jesus did. Invite yourself into their lives. Ask questions. Get to know who they are. You might have to start by sharing a little bit of your story first to show that you're a little more vulnerable so that they can feel comfortable opening up and sharing their story as well. And as we do that, we make it personal, just as Jesus made it personal. Remember, Jesus makes it personal because he understands your story. So, let's invite Jesus into our story and let's get to know other people's stories as well.